All right, so I just went through a bunch of stocks, and I have a game plan heading into the week. These are on my short list, and here's my game plan overview of how I'm going to trade these. So Carvana is on a weekly chart. I think it has this really nice cup and handle, and you could have bought maybe a break above this high here this week, but it has a blue bar buy signal. It has volume. It's in this little box. So I'd be looking to enter a new position, breaking above this box, with using if I use a stop, let's say this candle here is 21%, so that's a pretty wide stop. I'd want to break above here, expect that it's probably going to come back and stop me out. Maybe I'll have my stop somewhere here. And then I might have to try this a couple times to get into it. They do have earnings coming up, so that makes it a little trickier of a trade. Ideally, we bounce around in this box over the next 11 days, and then we break above it on a solid earnings report. We could also break below it too. But if we get something where it gives you an opportunity to get in, it doesn't gap up like 30% or something like that. I would look for it to give me an opportunity to get in, but I might take it here, heading up in the earnings. So that's why it's on my watch list. You got the blue bar buy signal. You have a really solid, nice little leg here, 500% move, and it's been holding those gains now pretty much for 6 and almost 7 months. So pretty solid setup. MSTR, big move this week, up 27.5%, holding above this anchor VWAP from the high. Blue bar buy signal, so I would look to take it, break above here, start a position, and then add if it breaks above this high over here, this swing high. So it's basically an ABC move. I would have loved to have gotten in here above this anchor VWAP, but it didn't. So that's okay. If this is going to make a nice move back up to the all-time highs here, still plenty of time to get in. Bill is one that I'm looking at shorting. So it broke out of this tighter consolidation here, made a lower high, and I'm guessing they had some pretty bad earnings. So I'm looking to take this with a stop if it breaks above this anchor VWAP here. Let's change this to red. So, getting in, and then that would be my stop. And then ideally, this is one that I can hold, and it's going to go, maybe it gets cut in half. Who knows? But looking for it to get in and then quickly continue down and break below this low here. And DRCT is one that made a big move this week, up 60%. Right, so on a daily chart, would be better to have traded this on a daily. Broke above here, that's where you can get in. But now we're approaching all-time highs. So I'm looking at, all right, well, maybe I could take a smaller position, give it some room, and if it breaks above that all-time high, maybe try to ride it for another leg up. Maybe we get another move like this where, maybe it doesn't go 300, 400%, but maybe it doubles from here. So I want to be a part of that if it does.